Hello dears, it's Mikey here, how are you? I hope you're doing fine like always and welcome to my channel for a new speed build. So this time I bring you an aqua park or a pool park or a community pool venue, whatever you wanna call it, but I decided to do it because when I did this on stream was still summer. I know we now entered in the autumn season, but yeah, I only had time to do the voiceover and the editing now, so I hope you don't mind. I was a little bit not happy with the things I was doing because I thought this was looking really plain at the beginning, but then I really worked out, like always. I always say this, but the thing is I really begin being a little bit sad and not satisfied with the work I'm doing, but then I end up to find new ideas and new stuff to add that's something that I think it's missing on the lot. By the way, at the middle of this footage, you will notice that I changed to a bigger lot because when I started building the pool, I was like, okay, this lot is a little bit small. So I saved this template to the gallery, and there you go. I think this is the biggest lot in Newcrest, if I'm not mistaken. I decided to use a lot of the stuff of the last stuff pack, which was backyard stuff pack. I just repeated too many times stuff pack, but that's the name, that's what I can say. And I really like the aesthetic of this kind of roofs that you have that creates like that refreshing zone if you want to hide from the sun on the pool. And then I decided to build a waterfall. That's what I'm building right now, and I saw how to build a waterfall in a Simmer Builder YouTube channel, which I don't really remember who is she. I know it's a girl, and I promise you I will put your channel on my description box. And if I do not find you after doing the voiceover, and if you see this video, please tell me I was the one who did the waterfall like this. But yeah, I don't have any problems saying that I inspire myself in other builders on YouTube, because I think that makes part. I think creativity I'm sorry, creativity. I mean, your inspiration and your creativity becomes for mixing the other's ideas with yours. So this has the same technique, but as a Mikey touch. So yeah, but I think it's super polite and super correct to refer the person that inspired me on to do this waterfall. So don't worry, I will be putting your channel name on the description box. So this venue has a lot of landscaping. Yeah, I know. I think I've been a little bit I don't know, obsessed with landscaping because everything looks so pretty in Sims 4. I don't know how this happens. And here I'm using the technique that is using the tables from the outdoor retreat. I think that they come with that. If they did not, I don't know with which pack they come, but I saw Atsi doing that, so I thought it was a good idea to do here, because after all, this is not a real waterfall, but I want to make it look like it. So I did add a lot of rocks and a lot of tables that look like rocks And yeah, the whole venue has this tropical theme that I wanted to give it, and since it's an aqua park, it's an awesome park to bring your family here. So you can gather your family, or you can gather a big group of sims and come here to have fun during the day. And still, we don't have seasons on the game, so you can come here anytime. I'm just adding some vegetation, so this looks like a really waterfall, and I'm adding a lot of these fountain things, these water jets, if you want to call it that, and I'm going to add them like pointing out of the water, so it looks like the water is falling. I know it's not going to give it a realistic look, but I don't care. This is a aqua park, and I want to implement the water elements all over the place, okay? So yeah, by the way, the thing that this slot has is that it works as 3 different venues. It can be a pool venue, a bar venue, or a spa. And the problem that I see as Sims 4, it's like in Sims 2 you could build a restaurant with shopping and a mall with a restaurant on it, but here you can only like being singed to one type of venue, and I think that's really sad, because I mean the aqua parks, the pool venues usually do have like a bar area, eating area, and I did add the bar area that came with Get Together. And if you not choose this to be as a cafe, that bar area, it's not going to work unless you put one of your sims doing the job, which is really stupid. But if you really want to put this as a pool community lot, I did put those fridges that came with Get to Work, if I'm not mistaken, and I put a microwave next to them, so your sims can heat here anyways. Okay, so I'm still around the waterfall. This gave me a little bit of time spending. It was not difficult at all. I just was trying to make sure that didn't look like a wall and they look more natural. Right next to the waterfall, I decided to put a hot tub, and now I'm doing a really weird design to the pool, so it looks like a sea or a natural pool or a lagoon, I'm not sure. Now I'm going to add 2 of those new sliders that came with the backyard stuff pack, and I'm going to use a lot of items that at the first sight they don't like they would fit on the tropical theme, but since Sims 4 has the move objects and you can lift the objects, I'm going to decorate all the items so they can look that they make part of this tropical theme. Okay, so I'm actually planning on having another speed build. I have some ideas, and I can tell you from now on that is an apartment complex, and since I received the bad notice, the bad news, I mean, about Sims Sitting Living, you cannot build apartments from scratch, and I was like, why, Queen? Why we do not have why can we not build apartments from scratch? Like, you had that in Sims 2, you kinda had that in Sims 3. I don't understand. So I'm going to do apartment complex, even though you know that will work as a normal house, but you can always pick like 3 or 4 different sims, unlock the doors, and I don't know. I just want to build different things, and one of the things I didn't build yet was apartment complex. Like I said, I really tried my best to decorate this the much as I can. And as you see, I did like a stone bridge, and I put like aqua jets into the water slide, so it has more water. I don't know, I think it really looks okay. And now I'm doing the part of the sitting area, eating area. I don't know, it's that part where you can relax, and when you go to water, when you go to the pool, it's like the place where your parents stay reading the newspaper or the magazine. And I really tried to decorate this with a lot of colorful items. I did use a lot of the new stuff pack items as well. And yeah, I really like doing this really colorful and with different colors, and everything is mismatching. It's not supposed to match because this is a summer, and summer is full of colors. So that was my main idea. So I decided to add the tiki bar, and near that I decided to add some rocks and some vegetation, just it looks like really tropical, like I was saying. And I'm going to do a lot of stuff in some of the items that I'm going to place that I really want this to work like this, but this doesn't fit the theme, so I'm going to decorate the items. I'm using a lot of the new flower vases that came with the backyard stuff pack, and I just did a lot of landscaping. And if you find landscaping a little bit boring, maybe you should pass to the final part of the building, because like I said, as in the Queen of Hearts castle, now I'm always going to do a building slash venue slash house slash anything I built tour, like a showcase with filming clips and travelings and pannings, and yeah. So now I'm doing the reception. I thought, if this is a pool, you need to have a reception. Sometimes you buy the tickets to aqua parks on the reception, but that reception in a few minutes further in the video, it's going to receive the makeover, because I decided that I want a basement, and I'm going to build the spa, and I'm going to create like a leisure lounge with an arcade game and a foosball table, so your Sims can have fun, and a sauna room. Because every time I went to a community pool, I remember to have like a foosball player, a foosball table, I'm sorry, an arcade player, like, I don't know. So I decided to add that. As you see, now I'm doing the food area, the food court, if you want to call it that, and I add the fridges, and there is the coffee bar, and this will only work if you choose this to be as a bar venue. I mean, I don't see the problem to turn this as a bar venue, because everything will be functionable, because you can go to the pool anyway. So the main problem of this venue is that I'm not sure if you choose a spa, I don't know if the bar stand, the coffee stand, whatever you want to call it, is going to work with a mattress. So yeah, I used a lot of sand terrain, and I did a lot of paths, and I really find fun, and it's really cool to do this kind of paths. On the previous games, I was not a big fan of the spray terrain tool, if you want to call it that. I don't know if it's that way you call it. It's missing me the word, and I decided to make like the locker room upside here if someone wants to take a shower, because for this to be a pool venue, you have to have showers and sinks. Then I will add on the basement, I will add 2 bathtubs, so your Sims can like really take their baths with like meal and those therapy baths. Yeah. and I think that is usable if you choose this as a bar or a venue. The only thing is that the messages will be not there, so I'm a little bit confused, but I think that everything I added to this venue makes sense, okay? I think it really makes sense. So yeah, I decided to add 2 monkey bars because this is a family venue, so kids need to have fun, not only adults. And then I decided to add this to add these really cool flowery lights that came with the backyard stuff pack. I mean, they are so cool and they look really cool in this venue. And I'm going to add to the food court the same thing. And now it's the time I decided to add a basement. And I was like, where do I place the stairs? It's the same problem as always, I know. But yeah, I really find a way to make this work and do not look like at the end I decided to make a basement. I mean, it was like that. I decided to add a basement at the end of the things. I was not thinking about adding it, but then I look and I was like, maybe it's a good idea. So yeah, now I'm adding some yoga mats because I think this really made it looks like it's a real pool. So it's the pool towels that people can like lie down and like get tanned. I know the Sims do not use the yoga mats for that, but I don't really care. And you can do yoga here, so I don't see the problem. I mean, it's a tropical venue, so it's relaxing, okay? Yeah, so here will be the 2 down bathrooms, which is not it's literally a bathroom because you only can take a bath, okay? You cannot use the toilet because I did not place the toilet. Now I'm just going back to the reception again because it adds some remodeling. And there you go, the arcade. And I decided to add these games that I don't know the name and a fireplace because this is supposed the main goal of this was to have a tropical pool area for your family. It's like a family venue. So I decided to add the most games and the most thing that I could add here so the people can have fun. Now that I mentioned this, I really forgot to add like a Don't Wake the Llama table, and that would be certainly a good idea. And yeah, I decided to add a DJ stand. And as you see, I'm really decorating it so it looks really tropical because we don't have any tiki DJ table to match this venue, but I think it really looks okay. And I mean, if you are at the pool party, you do want some music and to dance, and I'm going to add a dance floor, the glass ones, and there you go. Now I'm having a little bit of struggle because I decided to add those 2 aquariums over there, but then I'm going to get rid of that and place some bubble walls. And finally, I really understand how the diagonal walls come in handy. Oh my god, why I didn't did this? I didn't did? Is this a thing? I didn't do this before because diagonal walls save a lot of space. Yeah, like I said, I just put the bubble thingy that came with what? With Dine Out? Yeah, it came with Dine Out, a game pack. So here I decided to add some really neon light mirrors because I tend to not use that mirrors a lot, and I think they really look cool in this venue. And there you go, the foosball table. I'm going to put a lounge area like for your Sims to sit and to talk, because I always feel the need to add like a sitting area, because in Sims 4 in this game they really like to hang out while they are sitting, and I might like, okay, if there's nothing to add in here, or if I'm thinking that is something is missing, it's because the sitting area is not here. Okay, so I add a sitting area on the basement, and I'm going to add a lot of sitting areas through the aqua park, through the venue, and yeah, I think it's also for the basement. Now I'm adding some neon lights to the food court area, and oh my god, I just had to stop the voiceover because I just had a coughing attack. It was not pleasant for you to hear, so I'm glad that I paused the voiceover. So now I'm doing the frontline decorations because I was like, this is a little bit plain, and I'm not really happy about this kind of layering of these kind of water walls, but I think I added enough with the landscaping and the vegetation and the plants, so it doesn't bother me at all in the end, but it really gives me OCD because this is not symmetrical, okay? And you know I love symmetrical stuff, so I decided to get out of my comfort zone and do not do asymmetrical stuff, and the same it's going to happen here, but the difference is that here there will not be superposing over layered outer walls, and I know I had a really big water jet for the size of the fountain that I put on the front line of the building, but the thing is I want the water element to be really like, what's the word? Really present on this venue. So I don't care if your Sims are like sitting the other side of the window and you see like water going on. I don't care. This is summer, water, summer, it's hot. Okay? So I think that's the main idea, and I think that's why it doesn't bother me at all. And I had to put something between those gaps, okay? Those gaps were driving me crazy, okay? So this is the frontline much. I did add a lot of stuff just to make it look better, and now like I said, I'm adding the dance floor, and I was not expecting the glass one to look that well in here. Okay, I did cover it with some vegetation and some landscaping because this lot needs a lot of landscaping, but yeah, I think I really like how this turned out and the main idea. And now I actually realized that I was using the wrong terrain spray texture, so I'm just correcting that and changing for the one was supposed to be. I'm adding a lot of palm trees, so this looks very tropical. And yeah, now it's time for the sitting areas. Prepare, because I'm going to add a lot of sitting areas. And in the end of the video, I'm really going to add barbecue thingies, so your Sims can do barbecue while are in the pool, because why not? I think the main goal of this building, like I was saying, is to have a lot of stuff to do in this venue, so you don't have to leave the venue if you want to do anything else. Yeah, but only summer themed, tropical themed, that's the main theme, okay? And yeah, the rest of the video, I think it's going to be only landscaping and me building the outside front building and adding a sign so it looks like a pool building. And yeah, I think it's all. I don't have anything else to say. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of these. Don't forget to comment any building suggestions, because I'm always receptive to listen to your opinions and suggestions, and that really sometimes helps me to decide what to build. So thank you so much for watching this video. Stay for the house, it's for the building tour, showcase, whatever you want to call it. That's going to be on the end of the video, and I hope you like it. Don't forget to share it with your friends or with your simmer friends, and if you want to download this venue, you always know you can go to my gallery. Everything of my social media will be on the description box as well. So thank you so much for watching, dears, and see you next time. Bye.